Hello Facebook, Dave Thompson here in my private forest. It's not really mine, but it's just near my house. Wanted to stop by with a quick update. We had a couple of launches last night, last night and this morning. Julie Mundy with the Bare Naked Truths absolutely went off with her Facebook Live. Absolutely great example of how to do an online launch and entertain the pants off people, get 1 million people sharing your book. So congrats, Julie. The Bare Naked Truths, the untold stories of motherhood, absolutely hilarious, absolutely insightful. If you haven't got your copy, go get it. Went number 1 in 4 categories on Amazon Australia. The paperback went number 1 as well, which is pretty damn hard to do. So rock and roll, Julie. Also want to shout out Angie K in the USA, launched last night, Creation Codes, Rise of the Goddess, a book about spiritual awakening and Kundalini awakenings, very niche topic, one that Angie has a lot of expertise on. And again, did absolutely awesome. Well done, Angie. Went number 1 in Amazon USA, which, to be honest, book selling in the US is getting very... it's getting more competitive, more and more. So congratulations to you, Angie. Amazing result. And team, I want to just speak about something. So both of these ladies, Julie and Angie, they started the book writing journey a while back actually they came to, Sarah says, go girls, absolutely. There was such great support from the community and both these books very, very well supported. And their book writing journey began last October when they came to the online book writing intensive. That's our program where we get writers from all over the world. We get together for a week, awesome people on the mission to get the draft manuscript written in a week. Now, the reason I bring this up is twofold. One, to tell a bit of a story about the book writing journey, and two, to let you know that the next book writing intensive is coming up on the 3rd to the 9th of June. So that's like 4 and 5 weeks away. I'm going to put the link for it below. If you are not joining us yet for June and you want to, just send me a message. I'll get you the details. Both these ladies, as do all book writers, they start the journey with somewhat of an idea. See, some people, even the experts that have been in their field for 20 years, even they don't come in at 100% clarity. They might come in, the most I've ever seen is about 90% clarity, but the reality is that most people start their book journey with an idea of what they want to speak about and maybe some notes. And that's really about it. Well, I'll tell you one other thing they do start with. They start with this burning desire to write a book. Maybe they've started with a tap on the shoulder from the universe, just going, you know what, it's your time. You can't hold back on this anymore. You have to do this now. You cannot stall on this, not a moment longer. It is your time. Begin the book right now. Oh, Angie's on the call. Hey, Angie, it must be getting late over there in the USA. Massive congrats on your launch, which is still going, and it's particularly in Australia, it's still daytime, so 3 in the afternoon. Angie says she totally relates to this idea of stepping into the mystery, stepping into the uncertainty, and figuring it out piece by piece. Now, most people say they want to write a book. Most people fail at getting their book out because they cannot handle the uncertainty and the mystery that is present in a book writing journey. They step forward and they go into the uncertainty and they get scared and they step back and they don't do it. So I really want to honor the likes of Julie and Angie, like the number of times they step forward into new things, doing things for the first time, discovering things. And here's another thing that happens in the book writing journey is you really dial in your message. You are compelled to. You have to. You have to dial in your message because part of being an expert is really simplifying, turning the complex into the simple and then being able to communicate that to people. If something's really complex and you're communicating complex, people are going to be like, I don't get it. I can't listen to this person. So turning your IP or turning your whatever methodology you use into simple language that the readers can understand, that's part of being an expert, right? And the book writing process compels you to do that. And that's part of what we're giving book writers feedback on, is like, if we see waffle in the manuscript, we're going to be like, I think you could have told me that in a half a paragraph and you took up a whole page. Cut it back. Or by the same token, it's like, hey, that's a really important point. You didn't give us enough. Give us more on that. I felt like you shortchanged us. And so the number of times as an author that you have to throw it up against the wall and then see what sticks, that is kind of the creative process. And if you're not okay with that, then you'll be stuck in your head trying to get it perfect, write a sentence, edit the sentence, and your book will take 496 years to write. No joke. Because that's really difficult to write a book if you write a sentence and then check the sentence and you're judging yourself. And so full credit to the likes of Julie Mundy and Angie K. At every step in the journey, they step forward into the new and were like, I'm going to give this a whirl. I know this bit's not perfect, but I'm going to step forward anyway. And step by step by step, it comes together. And part of my role, Davina's role, our Rachel, Kerry, our whole IBW team, part of our role is, it's kind of appropriate that we're in a canopy here. Our job is to sort of be the coach in the canopy, looking down on your book, being your eyes and ears in your blind spots to be like, yep, so take 2 steps to the right, throw a bottle of water into the bush there, jump over the running creek, and look out for the snake on the rock on the left corner. You know, that's our job, is to be your guide and tell you where the path travels. Like, does there actually even look like there's a path there? There's not. But if we just walk, you will see that the path unfolds, right? And yes, we're in the bush, and that's a bit of a bush example, but this is the name of the game. Like, again, there's hardly a path there. Most people will be too scared to step forward. And so that's a big part of what our role is to guide people to step forward so they can walk their path, be the messenger that they're born to be the expert, be the authority, up-level everything that they're doing in their business, in their personal life, because they've been brave enough to take on the uncertainty, to crystallize their ideas into simple language for the benefit of others. There's a huge contribution piece here to writing a book. And so I just want to highlight all of these points because they're not spoken about a lot. I mean, 81% of the population say they want to write a book, and every year only 0.01% actually complete a book. Why is that? Well, one of the reasons is because people don't step forward when there's uncertainty. So massive props to Julie and Angie and to all the inspirational book writers, and in fact to even people that aren't in our community that are writing books. Like, I see you, full props. Like, takes big cojones to do what you're doing. So massive shout out to you. And if you're someone who's watching this, who's like, you know what, it is time to put the fear aside. It is time to get some eyes and ears to support me, to know which path to take. Come join us for the online book writing intensive. It's coming up the 3rd to the 9th of June. It's a week together. It's online, so you can attend from your home, wherever you are in the world. Some people go away on retreat. They take themselves somewhere. Byron Bay, Bali, Vancouver Island, Canada, huts in the Colorado Rockies. We've had people take themselves to all different places. And we break the week up into 4-hour blocks so that you take this massive task of writing a book into bite-sized pieces. And for the week, it's like, okay, so what's the next bite? It's this. Okay, go do that. Come back. What's the next bite? This. And we're there to answer any questions, help you strategically, help you move through any fears that might come up. That's how you get a book done. That's how you get a draft done in a week. So I'm going to put the link below once I finish this video. Angie wants to do a book retreat in Mount Shasta. Yeah, awesome. So there's certain places around the world that hold incredible frequencies, incredible consciousness, that are just absolute gold mines to write books. So that's the advantage of coming to the online book writing intensive. Now, having said that, we have had stay-at-home mums write their book from 7 to 11 p.m. Over 7 nights, so 4 hours a day over 7 nights, because literally that is all the time and space that they have, and they're just doing it from their home. So it really is an experience that you can tailor to your situation, to what sets your heart on fire, which is super cool. That's all from me. If you want to join the upcoming book writing intensive, I'll put the link here somewhere in a minute. Take care. Angie, Julie, massive congrats. Liz Jarvis launching next week. Suze Labrie launching. Luna Geyer, Helen Melrose. They're just rolling out. Stay tuned to Inspirational Book Writers. We just have books coming your way all this month, all next month. They're just lining up for you. All right, take care. See you soon.